Hello, this is Wiley from Learn to Barbecue. The man in the quote you see on the screen is James Beard. Mr. Beard had the first TV cooking show starting August 30th, 1946 to May 18th, 1947. They had no way to record in those days, so the show was live and it lasted only 15 minutes. His quote is telling, for he saw barbecue as an art, and in many ways beyond the realm of kitchen cooking. Mr. Beard passed away 33 years ago, but his foundation, starting in 1990, recognizes the best chefs in the United States. In 2015, the best chef in the southwest region of the United States was Aaron Franklin of Franklin Barbecue, located in Austin, Texas. This was the first time a pure barbecue chef has ever won a James Beard Foundation Best Chef Award. Now back to the cook. In Mr. Beard's honor, we will be doing the classic 3-2-1 spare ribs method for barbecue ribs. We will be doing this cook on the Boone Grill from Green Mountain Grills. We start with a large spare rib. Actually, there's two, and I bought them at the local market for about $13 a piece. Using the knife, you keep making deeper cuts till you cut all the way through. What you want is close to a rectangle as possible, with both sides parallel with each other. Now, do not throw away any of that extra meat. That meat makes fantastic rib meat tacos. Make sure you square off the end. Now, with everything squared up, you can now trim the flap meat that sits on top. Repeat same procedure on the second rack of ribs, and then put both racks into a full-size foil pan. Now it's time for the rub. On this cook, I'm using Everything Rub from Luton Booty. It's a great pork rub, but like they say, it's good on everything. On ribs, you need to use a lot of rub, and you need to cover every inch. Oh, I forgot to tell you, these ribs already had the membranes removed. So if you have spare ribs with membranes, please remove them. One reason why I use a foil pan is first, I do not make a mess, but second, I do not waste any rub. All the rub stays in the pan, and I can make sure that the ribs get every bit of it. Now it's off to the preheated grill. In a preheated grill, set at 225 degrees Fahrenheit, put ribs directly on the grate. Now cook for 3 hours. Remove ribs and place into the same full-size foil pan from before. I use a foil pan so I can put the sauce on right away, and I do not have to worry about the foil wrap messing up my sauce on the ribs. The glazing sauce we are using is Southwest Sweet Heat Barbecue Sauce, also from Luton Booty. Apply sauce to the top side of the ribs. I usually put 2 coats, but just on the top. Leaving one side dry makes it a lot easier to handle the ribs, and with 2 coats you have plenty of sauce and glaze. Now this part is very important. You need to use a new lid. You then put the lid on and make sure it is completely sealed. The pan has to be airtight. Now it is back to the 225 degree Fahrenheit grill to cook for 2 more hours. Then remove lid and let sit uncovered but still in pan for 1 more hour. Check at 30 minutes to make sure the sauce does not burn. After the final hour, pull ribs from grill. So this is how they should look. You want that dark mahogany color, and the glaze should be firm and not runny. When you cut the ribs, the meat should stay together and the cuts should look very clean. No mushy ribs. As you can see, as I cut the ribs, they cut really clean and they have a great smoke ring. Also, the glaze is staying on the ribs and not getting all over the cutting board. There is not one bad rib in the bunch. The knife cuts extremely easy, so these ribs are very tender. As I finish cutting this first rack, you can see why I prefer to put the glaze on in the last 3 hours and not the last hour, as most 3-to-1 recipes will call out. This technique totally avoids burning the glaze, and it also totally avoids no glaze, where it's just a runny sauce. This is the end rib, and it looks pretty good to me. But what does it taste like? How about just awesome? And one big greasy thumbs up. Bon appetit! If you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Also, we really appreciate you watching.